I think Quincy maybe surprised some people this weekend. Assuming you weren't surprised?
I know what Quincy could do. He's a big, tough guy. Big physical guy. I mean, if you look at him, he's the definition of looking like Tarzan in every which way. So we talk about him all the time, call him big body, and it's funny that he's only like 215 and he looks like he's 230. So but that wasn't a surprise. He's been doing it all spring and ever since he's got here. That's why he didn't redshirt last year. So but he just was in a tough bind and playing situation like that. But he's gonna be a great player.
With him being in that tough situation last year, I mean, was it a thing where you were happy for him? Did he kind of bust it out that way?
Big time. I'll be happy for all those guys, when they get the chance to make that play, they make that play. I know last week somebody asked me, well, I feel like a proud parent, when these guys score or something like that. I'm like, yeah, because we've been through a lot, switching coaches and, getting a new coach now and buying in and working hard this offspring and stuff like that. So, yeah, it will be. But, I was happy for him. Like I said, we got a lot more games to go. That's just a game, so.
Individually, was that game frustrating for you at all? I mean, 2 catches and a couple balls that you were open that just didn't quite get to you. I mean, was it kind of, I don't know, I know you had some big expectations for yourself coming into this game.
Well, it was all right. Like I said, a win is the most important thing to me. I might care less about that type of stuff. It's going to come, it is, Coach Beck is going to call the plays and I'm going to run them, and that's just what it is. And as long as we get the win in the win column, the W in the win column, I'm fine with everything, Like I said, we got a lot more games to go. It's way more room for improvement. I know that, and I'm gonna get better every week. But I'm not mad about anything. Not frustrated. Happy that we got the win. But I just know we got more work to do.
How do you think Taylor's developed just in terms of throwing the ball? I mean, he was only 50% on this Saturday, but obviously he didn't really need to throw very much. I mean, just kind of in terms of where he was last year and coming into this year. I mean, I know that's something that he was going to work on. So.
Yeah, he's done a great job doing that. Like I said, during the off season, we stayed after workouts a lot and threw the ball and try to get timing down and stuff like that. So he's throwing the ball well, zipping it in there and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. Been having fun doing it too. So.
Against Fresno State, and sorry if I'm having you repeat anything, but just kind of what are you expecting to see from them this weekend?
We haven't broke down any film yet, so we're going to do that today, later this evening when meetings start. So we're going to do that, but we haven't really seen anything yet. I just know that they're not a bad team. I keep hearing that they play fast too as well, on offensive, defensive side of the ball. So we just got to bring our hard hat and just get ready.
What you had to go through at junior college. I mean, how much does the junior college experience kind of motivate you when you get here?
It's big time because you don't get all this stuff. We spoiled here, and I know that. Like I didn't have none of this stuff here. 85,000 people playing in front of them. I was maybe 100 and something. If that where I was at. Vitamin pills and shakes, and I'm like, we didn't get no type of stuff like that. So, being here is a blessing and a humbling experience, And he told me, if you ever cry about, their food here, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna hunt you down if you ever, compared to what we eat here. So don't you ever complain about this food here, So, it's been great, man. It's a big difference, but that's why you go through that grind for to get to somewhere like a place like this.
You excited to see what Carter and Stafford can do this year?
Yeah, big time. Those guys are hard-working guys. They want to be good. They want to work at it. They don't think it's just going to be handed to them, and that's good that they want to get in the playbook and learn that type of stuff. They just not like here, I'm a big recruit from junior college. I'm going to play. They know what it takes. And then you got guys like me, Yoshi and Levante this year that's like, hey, it ain't gonna come easy, you got to work. Obviously, we're living testimonies. Look at us, So look at what we've done and accomplished, just from learning what we've learned. So then they know that. So and especially hanging around. I mean, they hang around us too as well. So they're hearing it all the time. Like, hey, it's not gonna be easy. Getting your playbook, getting your playbook, and they know that, especially on the defensive side. Levante telling them that too with two brainiacs on the coaches for that. You gotta know your stuff. So they're learning, and I can't wait.
That seems like the thing with Levante and Gomes that they just put their head down when they got here. They learned that D is fast
and got it. I mean, for Levante to do that in a year, like. There's nobody expect that.
Oh, it was
nobody.
a month. It was a month.
It's like no one saw that. We know he's a good player. Like, oh yeah, Levante, he's good. We see this, but to come in and break the single season, tackle, and do all the stuff he did, like nobody expected that. Nobody did. So you just got to come in and be a workaholic, learn the playbook. That's why I just say to any junior college transfer, anybody to learn the playbook first. Especially on the defensive side.
Sure. Appreciate you.
No problem.